Good morning, brothers and sisters. Yeah. Welcome to Pakchon Training Center. You came from seven countries, so I'm truly welcomed. But already, speakers. So let us offer our gratitude to our Heavenly Parents and true parents. And also, one more big hand for your physical parents to push you. And one more additional special thanks for all the staff to prepare this. And finally, one more big hand for all your brothers and sisters. Even though we prepare everything and how we offer sincere prayer for workshop, but still no participants, no, there's nothing, just empty venue. So, yeah, all the time when we prepare the workshop, we following the step of our Heavenly Parents. When our Heavenly Parents created the world and create Adam and Eve, it's actually we are repeating that things. Because the Adam and Eve, when they were born, there's no divine principle, the workshop, but eventually, when they reach the certain period of life, they have to know more profound the principle of the world. So, in the beginning, Adam and Eve, they're curious as a child. So they wander and they visit a lot of places in the Garden of Eden. Then they found something, and one by one they start naming. They put the name. This is a flower. What kind of flower? This is an insect, worms, animals. What kind of animal? But eventually, this is just a visible thing. This is just a circumstances. Eventually, as they grow up, they realize more profound, invisible things is behind. What is the invisible things? The season come and go, but we don't know why the summer has come and winter has come. So, but again, next year, again the summer is coming. So there are some principles, some rule behind the scene. So invisible principle is more important always. So eventually they realize that more profound, more original, something very important, very special thing is behind this world. That's Heavenly Parents. And we can offer our gift to somebody. But gift is just an expression of some feeling. What is the feeling? Gift is an expression of love. I like you. I love you. So that's why I give this one to you. To show my feeling. So actually more precious one is not the gift. Always most precious one is love. Without love, we couldn't start our life. So, Brother Chinghai showed us the objectives of our workshop this time. So after COVID situation, this is a very several years we skipped the physical workshop, and before that it was hosted by Dr. Yong, like father figure of entire Asia Pacific. And at the same time, the COVID situation, it was divided into two, Asia 1 and 2. So now it become one and together. But after the COVID, the many things it's not continued, disconnected. So second gen education also one of them. So we couldn't continue the second gen workshop several years. Then we need to gather all second gen once again, and we have to connect our siblings' love toward more younger brothers and sisters. But this is last year we had a second gen workshop in Philippines. So at that time, many Filipino second gen could attend, but not that much from Asia 1. So this time we decided to hold this workshop at Thailand. So expecting more participants from Asia 1 side, but still it seems difficult. But anyway, it's a good new start. So physically, we gathered from 7 countries. But we knows that in Asia Pacific continent, we have 40 countries. So eventually, this workshop should be more expand up to 40 countries. Yes. Thank you very much. Still, we need heat up. And also, you truly, I believe, you truly felt what kind of person is the proper for youth leader. So after listening the speech by our Vice President, Ronnie. So he's a very genius to make all people make exciting. So in my case, please regard myself as a handicapped person. So after the accident, somebody become like a handicap. But actually, I have a lot of things to share. So, so if so, so the point is, you need empty your yourself. But so that's a very good analogy to begin with our workshop. But let me put one more thing. So our Vice President Ronnie showed you the clear plastic cup. Yeah. Then, all kinds of garbage was inside. So you have to empty that one. And he poured the clear water to that cup. But my question is, can you drink it? Yeah, okay, you empty yourself. And you receive the pure water in it. But you don't have to skip. One step is very important. After the empty your garbage from inside of you. After that, please, let us cleanse. So the spiritual purification is very, very important. After take out your all garbage and you become empty. That's very great. That's a very good first step. And also, I'm very, very congratulate all of you. Physically, you came to here. So already 50% of workshop is successful. Yeah, even though, some of you are excited. But still, I know more than half is, what will happen? Because most of us is actually the smartphone addiction. Smartphone addicted people. So without free time, without connecting internet, it's truly, truly painful. So it's very easy to imagine that we are all, alcoholic, addiction or drug addicted people's gathering to be cured. After that, actually the education will be start. Until we, the addiction. So after cut off the smartphone or whatever, the reaction will come. So you struggle spiritually because you cut off your ordinary, the customs, then you start pain. So whatever, in mental hospital or some, So it's good place, actually. This is isolated. Then it's good to cure. And it's good place to find original yourself. Usually, yeah, we all know that. We put all kinds of garbage inside of me. And regarding myself as a collective of garbages, all garbages actually contain, so we misunderstand our identity. But true Mother said, you are pure water. So always we mistreating ourselves. Instead pouring pure water, always we put the garbage. Then also water also getting dirty. Then we cannot drink water. And also one more thing, why we are pure water? Why second gen is so special? Because all the foreign human beings, they only contains dirty water. So the only difference is we contain pure water, and other people just contain dirty water. But why Heavenly Parents pouring pure water to us? That's another question. What is the pure water? For what? So if we realize through ourselves, oh, I am the cup, plastic cup. For example, plastic cup. We are more precious than plastic cup. But if we realize our purpose of our life, as plastic cup, it's okay. What is the purpose of plastic cup? Why pure water is poured to me? Actually, the purpose of plastic cup is not for plastic cup. It is oneself. Actually, to offer that pure water to human being. So actually, we are very, very, what is a foreign plastic cup? I don't want to offer pure water to human. I spilled out my water. So I am the owner of this water. So it's a little bit misunderstanding. Then I can use this water for my own purpose. Then that plastic cup spilled the water or get dirty the water. What else? The purpose is not accomplished. So we are the only few pure water glass in humankind. Then if we receive pure water, immediately we can go to Heavenly Parents and let them drink. So it's very, very good. So we are not just that much simple existence. But if we truly realize what is the purpose of our life, then all things will be clear. Then all things will be clear. Why we need the physical exercise, why we need offering prayer, why we need to study hard. All things will be clear. Why do we cleanse our physical body? Why do we keep our spiritual purity? It's not for me. It's for others. So, if we truly realize that, it brings you the transformation of your life. So the workshop is actually that kind of place, that kind of period to bring change in your life. So, but important thing is how to realize your true identity. So there are two identities. One identity is come from earth. What is from the earth? It's substantial. That's good part. But all things from earth is the beginning, birth, beginning or birth. Then it grow up. Then it develop. But once it reach the peak, it going down. Then more and more drop off. Then finally, all physical thing based on earth, all thing is keep changing. It develop and going down. So this mic also help you to awake. Sometimes, unpredictable noise. So the mic is very, I think this mic is very wise. Okay, the replace. Okay, but so if you keep having your identity based on the physical and the earth foundation, it growing up and going down. Then finally you will be end. Currently, the many lefty people, atheists, truly want to promote the LGBTQ matters. So some of you understand and also get influenced that one. Then, following their opinion, we can choose our sexual identity. I'm a middle-aged male, but if I truly believe, I'm female, I can be woman. But it's all about that kind of concept. One day I become woman, next day I change my mind again, I can be man again. So all thing is always changing. So many things, if you stick on your identity, something from earth, it will come like that. What is a sexuality? In the beginning, when you were a baby, no concept about sex. Eventually, you grown up, the proper time has come, you start thinking sexual desire, sexual attraction, or this people, and start thinking about marriage, getting married. But after that, you become middle-aged and become elders and become old people or old citizen. Eventually, sexual desire, all things will be drop off. No need too much sexual things. Then someday you're gonna die. So all things from earth is actually changing. So the situation is always changing. Circumstances is always changing. Reality, this is also changing. Perspectives is always changing, and it's all different. It depends on who sees the situation. So the perspectives also changing. So this is all come from earth. Then what is the heaven? So something come from heaven is unchanging. It's eternal. That's why we emphasize all things came from heaven. Heavenly parents is actually Alpha to Omega. It's unchanging. And it goes through eternal. Principle is not changing. Value is unchanging. And also, the sexuality is changing. It depends on the physical situation. But love is unchanging. So the sexual desire is a little bit getting stronger and getting weaker. But love is unchanging. What is a parental love? Yeah, I'm a second gen. Some of you cannot believe believe that difficult. I know that. Yeah. Because in our movement, many people just keep thinking second gen is young people. Yeah. So something like the exciting kids. That's a second gen. But already in Korea, second gen grow up and they become parents, and even now recently many of second gen now becoming grandparents. Most of my friends now becoming grandparents. So, what is the heart of parents? What is the heart of parents? So when baby is born, we go to hospital and keep waiting. As father, yeah, nothing to do. Actually, nothing to do. Spiritually, a lot of things, but physically, nothing to do. Just offering prayer. And mostly, mother suffered. You know. Then finally, the baby will appear. For a long time, even before, baby is already existing inside of the womb. Baby keep growing up, but we couldn't see. Even nowadays we take photograph, I mean, digital, I mean, this kind of picture. But still, I mean, it doesn't connect. This is my child. It's not come to the, I mean, the actual feeling. But finally, as father, finally, I still never forget that my first daughter came out from my mother's womb. Then, I mean, my wife's womb, her mother's womb. Sorry, but you can please you can translate into proper English. But in the first met, at the first met, yeah, just as soon as get outside, she offered manse. Manse, and they start scream, ah, manse. So I never forget that moment. So it's that feeling. It's not physical, based on the physical. It's connected to the heavenly love. So what is the love? Love is unchanging. I still remember, and I can still remember, not only remember that moment, but when I remember that moment, all feeling is actually replay. So the same feeling is naturally, automatically, it lights up. My heart is getting excited and heat up, as like that moment. So that's unchanging moment. That's unchangeable love. It shows how love is unforgettable, unchanging. It goes eternal. So that feeling is what heavenly parents feel, remember you from the beginning to the end. The heavenly love is not changeable. Even you ignore or forget the heavenly love, and even you start reject to receive heavenly love, but still heavenly parents keep remember the moment you come out. So that is the heavenly love. So all teaching by religion and all teaching from true parents also, actually the essence is how to connect, how to realize what kind of heavenly love is keep coming to you. And you need to realize, you need to start feel. You have to change your direction. You're too much focused on earth. Yeah, it's okay, earth is important. It is our foundation. But it's very temporal. Without connection with heaven, life of earth is no meaning. So the important thing, the only essence of life is how to realize, how to connect with heavenly parents and love of heavenly parents. Then you also realize, you also can feel, whenever you offering prayer, you also can feel how heavenly parents loves you. And eventually, if you keep your purity, not only spiritually, but also physically, and then you join, you participate, the blessing, heavenly blessing. So always blessing is not just, it's not simply, it's not getting married. The blessing is always joining heavenly blessing. It's eternal. So that is why it's so special, so precious. Then, eventually, you also be the part of, you can feel the part of heavenly love, becoming father and mother of somebody. Then you realize, you experience, and you also be the one of the heavenly parents. Actually, that's the essence of life. So that all those workshop and religious, teaching, is actually how to make you come close to that point. But all education is just supporting. Finally, you have to touch by yourself. You have to grab heavenly love by yourself. It's your own responsibility. Then, again, as a side effect, as a bonus, when you realize the heavenly love, you can open your eyes. Then you realize, surrounding the people surrounding you is actually not just a friend of church. It's actually genuine brothers and sisters. So now, then after that, you can open up your eye again. You are looking at just people, but as a spiritual blind. So you can see, but you don't feel anything. That's spiritual blindness. We meet, but actually we don't meet. We don't interest each other. That situation is spiritual blinded. So in this workshop, let us, liberate ourselves from the condition or the situation based on the earth side. Always, when true parents invite me, the second gen group, always his question was, where are you come from? So we replied, we came from Japan. But always he denied that. You are not Japanese. You are citizen of Heavenly Kingdom. Nowadays, it's Chonilguk citizen. So if you keep thinking you came from Japan or Philippines or Thailand, actually you are still the cage of Japan. You cannot be free. So please forget all your nationality. It's just a place you live. You came from heaven. Your spirit is sent by heaven. And you are always receiving heavenly love. If we realize that, it's unconditional, eternal, limitless energy of life. So the whole teaching of religion is actually how to realize it. But as we experience, I also experienced like you. So when I was middle school and high school and even universities, all the time, I very, another 7 days workshop. I already read Divine Principle. I knew it. But, but no choice. So I attended. Then, all the time, I refreshed. And finally, at the come close to end, I want to stay more. That's honest. But in the beginning, I have to go back. Already, I repented. When I was arrived here, I have to spend several days. But when I was high school student, I attended a lot of second-gen workshops. So naturally, all teaching of Divine Principle is summed up inside of me. So that's why that teaching become a gravity of myself. Then I don't need to go somewhere. So actually, the teaching of Divine Principle saved me. And eventually, when I become the university student, I entered Somme University. Again, it's no choice. But again, I should attend 21 days workshop. Then, and not only 21 days workshop, after that, again, another 21 days workshop, and I graduated. So all those things is very, the good memory for me. So, So I also brought some. I don't want to say that is the garbage, but I have to cancel my schedule to attend this workshop. So I also paid a lot of sacrifice, For example, yesterday was my son's birthday. So, and also, few days after, I truly admiring Reverend Sudo, the first Divine Principle lecturer in Japan. And I truly admire him. And as church leader at South Tokyo region, I truly work together with Reverend Sudo. So I truly admire, and not only admiring, and also I'm very familiar with him. So, So one day, yeah, we truly try to make the religious network to other religion. So we decided to visit another religious group in Tokyo. So we make appointment time. Then we met before visit that place. Then I was very surprised when we meet, because Reverend Sudo shedding nose blood, and they are bleeding, and many part is scratched and shedding blood. So what happened? So he slipped down on the stair, from the stair. But he already set his mind. He make appointment, so he have to attend today's meeting. So he just he just arrived on time, but keep shedding blood. And I mean, so I have to bring him to meet to visit that religious group. But I mean, objectively, it's something like I'm some mafia member. Yeah, some yakuza torturing old man to take money. So it's very, I mean, so, but yeah, again, no choice. So I work together. So that the other religious group leader also very surprised what was happened. Why didn't you go to hospital, instead come here? Just make one phone call. It's just okay, I mean, for us, anytime we welcome. But once we make appointment, so I have to keep that one. So that kind of attitude was very, very, I mean, everybody truly loved the humble character of Reverend Sudo. But Reverend Sudo had been passed away, Songfa, at age 92. So several months ago, also the Mrs. Kuboki, the wife of first president of Japan, also passed away. So I truly, Heavenly Father and true Father invited Reverend Sudo. Yeah, you became 92, so it's good time to graduate life on earth. So please come to spiritual world. That feeling. And also this season is the 10 years ago. Also the President Kajikuri, the fathers of the UPF president, also passed away the similar time. So I still remember when we did the funeral at the Gunma Prefecture, our cemetery. Then when we coming back to Tokyo, on the way, a lot of snow keep coming. Like then, after the snow, the old earth covered up white. So it's truly, I mean, heavenly parents decorated the song for ceremony. So I remember all those things yesterday. Then, yeah, I cannot attend. I mean, rather to say this, I decided to stay here instead of attending Reverend Sudo's song for ceremony. Because imaginary discussion with Reverend Sudo. Yeah, now I attend second gen workshop here. So yeah, I truly want to attend your song for ceremony as one of the most, closest acknowledgement, almost like the family member, because I did the, so I was the ceremony center of the ceremony. I offer the song for ceremony for her wife, Mrs. Sudo. I did the main pastor for the ceremony. So so then why not this time? So, but if Reverend Sudo is alive, it definitely, it's better to focus second gen workshop. That's more precious. So I shall visit his Wonjong. After this, I go back to Japan and then I have to visit that place. But I believe Reverend Sudo never blame at me. Why we did it? But then he never scolded members. All the time, he was so humble and so gentle. So truly, he showed a great example, great model of our life of faith. So if you start understand, we are tons of that great people in this movement. So they achieved a lot of tremendous victory. They all overcome whatever impossible thing, they all overcome. They all realize impossible thing possible. Within one generation. So you can learn. You don't need Elon Musk. You don't need to learn Bill Gates. If you determine, you can learn everything, more greater thing in our movement from your parents, from your closest leaders. So actually, you are sitting on the top of the treasure mountain. You just complain. Some of second gen just complain, we don't have money. It is like complaining some Arab people, we are just live in desert. We have nothing. No, just just dig a pit tons of oil will come out. So you just sit in the top of the treasure mountain, but the treasure is hidden in the ground, on the ground. So you just dig and find your treasure. You are the closest to the treasure, heavenly treasure, and whatever earth treasure from earth, whatever. You can receive heavenly energy anytime, 24 hours in a day. And you can reach the tons of treasure in the ground. If you set your mind. So you are most blessed people in the human being. You are not human being, actually. Because all human being uses the word human being as as foreign human being. So in terms of that, you are not human being anymore. You can be complete, fulfill the purpose of creation. You can offer the pleasure, full of pleasure. What heavenly parents wanted, expected so long time. Finally, through you, heavenly parents can feel the satisfaction through your hyojong. So once you realize the life of, I rather say the life of hyojong, not life of faith. It's better than that. Life of faith means, I believe, but I cannot see right now. That's a life of faith. But life of hyojong is, I already know it. No need to believe. I already know it. Eventually, the people surrounding me realize it. But I already know it. That's a life of hyojong. No need to believe. Because I already knew it. So we need to, one level step up to that stage. No need to stay at the stage of life of faith. We have to understand. We have to feel. It will come true. So that kind of awareness, that kind of realization, that's what I'm expecting you will be realize something in this workshop. So, even though my English is not so good, and some of you need translation, so it's more and more, and handicapped and another handicapped situation. I don't expect. As information, it's difficult to fully understand. But please touch. Please feel the essence of my message. That is surely, that's what heavenly parents want it to you this time. So, thank you very much. And please make a greatest workshop, this workshop. Thank you very much.